Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking manga review. The last two reviews were over the first two volumes of Chainsaw Man, so of course today's review is over volume 3 of Chainsaw Man, story and art by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Huzzah, huzzah. Our translation, I don't read fan subs, I read the official translations because I support the comic book industry. Story and art by Tatsuki Fujimoto, as I already said. Translation, Amanda Haley. Touch-up art and lettering, Sabrina Heap. Design, Julian Robinson. And editor, Alexis Kirsch. The English version is released by Viz Media. So last, when we left off, our group of Devil Slayers was trying to decide if they were going to sacrifice Chainsaw Man to the devil that has them trapped in like a space-time loop. And eventually he actually is the one that ends up saving them for a devil, and the ones that wanted to sacrifice him actually really regret it, and they feel bad afterwards because he's the one that ends up getting them out of it. He tortures the devil until it relents and asks to be killed. And he tortures it for 3 days straight, non-stop. Pretty wild stuff. We get some of the story about our devil hunter with the eye patch, who is one of the better characters. She kind of has a crush on her former pupil, and she kind of wants him to get out of the devil hunting business because she knows it will be the death of him. Like, if you are like a private devil hunter, like kind of a freelancer, you only fight small devils, but they're like government devil hunters, which means they fight the toughest of the tough. And she wants him to go into the private sector so that he has a higher chance of surviving. And she even offered to go with him if he would go. They end up having a big celebration because they got a few new members. A lot of people get drunk. Chainsaw Man gets his first kiss from the eye patch woman, and she pukes in his mouth, and it was so disgusting. Ugh. So nasty. And then he has the chance to have sex with her, but doesn't do it. Thank God, because she is an adult, and he is a teenager. Thank God it did not happen. But he decided he wants to save his first time for a different grown woman. What a weird, gross book. And so our eye patch friend decides that she will help Chainsaw Man get with their boss if Chainsaw Man helps her get with her former protege. Which, it's such a weird situation. Like, but then it starts to get good. 2.5 volumes in, and it's just now getting good. When it comes to manga, I give it about 5. When it comes to a regular comic book, like an American book, I give it about 5 issues. When it comes to manga, I give it about 5 volumes, because the books are kind of structured in a different way, and etc. And then, like, devil hunters en masse just start getting assassinated by people who work for the gun devil. They just start blowing all their brains out. And, like, the grandson of the Yakuza zombie that Chainsaw Man killed shows up and tries to kill him. And then, most of the devil hunters that we've come to know just end up dying. And the, like, 2 that survive, or one or 2 that survive, like, quit. And then we find out there's another guy who has powers just like Chainsaw Man, but with swords. And it's like, uh-oh. Someone with a similar power set, who's not a devil, not a fiend, and not a human. Something new. They fight. I'd say the sword guy and his friends actually do pretty much win. I mean, they kill most of the devil hunters that are around. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. And the eye patch woman sacrifices herself to save her protege. She dies. They as I was saying last volume, I was like, she is the coolest one. She's the most unique character, the one that's less of a stereotype than everybody else, and then they kill her. And not just kill her, completely destroy her. She does it to herself to save them. And it almost didn't even work. And so it kind of ends with Chainsaw Man starting his big battle with, I guess, Sword Man. I don't know. This one felt a lot shorter, but it had more impact. It was 193 pages. And that was pretty much it for Chainsaw Man Volume 3. Definitely a shorter feeling one. But better. The first half was bleh, and then the second half was, ooh, like very Game of Thronesy, just kill everybody, Red Wedding style. Even though I was never that big a Game of Thrones fan. But yeah, that is it for Chainsaw Man Volume 3. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Next time we will do Volume 4, which at the time of recording this is as much that has been released legally in the States, or in English at least. And you know I only read it legal. Support the industry and support your local comic book store. If you don't have a local comic book store, local bookstore, etc. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. All our links are kind of in a link tree now, so you can click on the link tree link, but I made sure to go ahead and give you the Patreon link as well. Lots of behind-the-scenes stuff and etc. on there. So thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time when we review Chainsaw Man Volume 4.